Okay, hello, hello. Sorry, getting the last little thing. Do that. Oh, it's gonna play audio. There we go. Do this, and then I guess I'll minimize or like not full screen this one for now. And we're good. Hello, hello. Sorry that it's been a hot minute since I've last played. It's, of course, I do a stream and I immediately catch COVID. First time having it, and yeah, just unlucky. But all is good. Obviously, I didn't die, so doesn't get much better than that. But I do still have a slight cough, so I apologize in advance for that one. But I'm trying to remember where exactly I left off, what I was working on. I know that I was trying to make a way down. I don't know how far down that goes. Like, is it water? Yeah. So, I guess I got iron. Trying to think of what to really work on. I guess the main thing is getting diamond. See, that's what my worry in this hole is. Ah, that's right. There was this whole cave system, that's why it stopped right there. Yeah. I did a lot of splunking last time, so I guess this time instead of splunking, I'm gonna do a little bit of like farming and stuff. Get some very basic farms set up. And then hopefully, because I know I can starve to death, so I definitely need to get something going. I guess what I should do is start off with a shovel. Did I end up getting any string? I got one. Darn. I need more than that. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off with a couple shovels. I'm gonna do a bit of landscaping. And then we'll see where to go from there. But yeah. And also, apologies that it's late. I want to start doing my streams a bit earlier, but of course during the holidays, things are a little more sporadic. And so, all in all, we'll make do with what we have for now, and then we'll adjust later. I feel like the stream quality is pretty low. I don't know, I'll have to look at it after the stream and see if it's just that the latency from streaming is making it look low quality, or if it's actually like really low quality. I'll figure it out and then hopefully get it fixed, because it's very pixelated on my end. But yeah, so let's see. I'm thinking of setting up an actual like fence line to kind of help with the problem of like monsters and stuff getting in, and then also keep creatures from just waltzing onto my property per se. Alright, we'll do that. And then I don't need to do this in rows. So I'll just kind of fill it all in. Like that. That should work. Then I guess let's go ahead and make a hoe. And then seeds. What all do I have seed-wise? I'm running into everything. I have normal seeds, sugarcane. That will do. Apologies again about the coughing. Now I do this. Actually, I'm gonna make. Yep, there we go. sugarcane, and then I'll just go ahead and plant that. So then I guess, well, I don't want to go too far without food. I also probably need to stop sprinting. Okay, there's a cow here. I think I saw a cow over there. Oh, there's two cows right here, so roping them in would definitely be a good thing. There's spruce wood there. Ooh, there's a village. I should probably make my way over there and see how that's going. Get a little food. Oops. I might grab some of those and make a little berry, like, not farm, but just make a bunch of berries over in a corner. Ooh, that goes pretty deep. See, I kind of wish Minecraft had, like, big underwater monsters and stuff. Just 'cause, like, that would, I don't know, that would make me afraid to actually go into the water. And there's something about just being afraid of the water that's satisfying. I don't know. It sounds weird saying it that way, but yeah, I mean, yeah, straight up, being afraid of the water is interesting. I think it's just more so I've always had an innate fear of water, like big open bodies of water. And so the fact that in Minecraft I can just jump right into the water and not have to be afraid is weird. My brain just wants to sort it out so that it understands, like, ooh, potato. These are actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to explain it all. Just pretty much. I think it's just my brain doesn't comprehend the fact that I can jump in the water and not be afraid. So then it'd rather be afraid of the deep than complacent with not being afraid. I'll steal the logs. Yeah, sorry, kid. You're gonna have to sit there and watch me sleep. I'm hoping to be able to pick up shorts and stuff again. I had lots of fun doing shorts, but I also kind of want to do, like, weekly little, like, recaps of all the shorts and stuff, and maybe a couple little moments from games that I wasn't streaming and whatnot. But I'll have to figure all that out when I have a little more time, because I've got a bunch of plans for this month, especially in the upcoming weeks. Like, it's gonna be a very tight schedule. I'll be lucky to be able to stream, at least 2, 3 times a week. But once all that's over, then I should end up falling right back into a pretty smooth pattern. I also ended up just finishing up, like, college term stuff, but nothing too crazy. Sweet berries. Ugh. I just pray that this cough goes away because, like, it's irritating. But yeah, I do also want to get my model reworked a little bit. The mouth currently, like, when I close my mouth, the mouth stays open. And it's like, it's not a big deal, but I'd still like to get it fixed. So I'm thinking of just learning some coding for it. Or not coding, but animating for it. Yeah, that'll be fine. That should give me plenty of berries. And then I'll grow potatoes on this side. Then our wheat farm on this side. And voila. And the one sugar cane that was in that village. Gosh dang it. Didn't look away in time. Alright, and then do want to cook. Let's do this. Yep, make a smoker. And cook that up. Do I have a lot of cobblestone? Not tons, but I might be able to make like a little gate area. Lead the cows into it. Okay, I'll do that to start with. You're close. You stay there for a minute. And then you over here. Well. Yep, you saw it too. Okay, I'm getting lucky. Normally they get uninterested very quickly. Oh, no. Like that. Hey, hey, yeah, come on. Get in here. Alright, sweet. Now you two can have some. Sweet. Perfect. Yes, ouch, ouch. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now we've got ourselves like a little small enclosure going. Eh, I want to use up all. Gosh dang it. Can't keep the cough away, I swear. But it over there. Okay. So got bread, got shovels. I didn't even realize I had a shovel on me. Whoops. And okay, so that makes me nervous. I need to get diamond, honestly. I need to get coal, if I'm being really honest. Like, I need torches so I can explore a little more. Of course, there's a zombie. Yeah, because, like, it's dark. I'm struggling to see in here. And so I know y'all can hardly see anything. Yeah, I look over and it's a dark. Hmm. The cave keeps going. I don't know why I didn't grab this redstone before. Did I not? I might not have had iron. I'm not sure. Let's see. Looks like something's lit up over here. It's the glowing grass. Yeah, coal seems to actually be pretty scarce. Which is another reason that I would need diamond. So they can make enchant tables, get fortune. I don't think there's any alternative ways to getting diamond. No, I'm gonna take this torch for now. I know it kind of makes this room dark and mobs will be able to spawn, but if nothing else, it'll make it so that y'all can see. Here's some redstone. This is pretty important. Get some iron. You never have enough. I know there's iron over here too. You just have to be extra careful about listening out for like footsteps and such. Because, yeah, that'll end up being what gets me is a creeper sneaking up on me. Okay, and nothing. No monsters, which is good. It is a lot more stressful though, like being more wary of what's going on around you. Because normally I just kind of like dive in, do what I want, run around, jump off cliffs, hope that I make it. You know, like there's no consequence to dying. And so, you know, interesting to see like the difference in how to use the play. Or at least the difference in how I subconsciously play. Let's see. Is there any coal? Because I'm like still not seeing any coal. Nothing. Oh, man. I hear a bat, which means I got far enough away for mobs to spawn. Yep. Sure enough. Ooh, I got a carrot. What are the odds of that? Got all the plants I needed now to actually farm. Ugh. Hmm. Alright. I think I should probably start heading back. Yeah. Because I'm not having much luck. And I at least know there's coal on my route, like back up. I don't know how to explain that. I know this isn't the right. Oh wait, yes it is. Actually, very much so the right way. I heard that zombie. Then I came from this way. Yup. See, my brain apparently knew the way back. I just didn't. Hmm. Because I want to say that there's some. Is this not the right? Oh. I was like so confused. Oh wait, no, did I already grab it? No, I didn't. Okay, it's right here. I'm like in desperate need of coal, so it's a good thing there's some at least right here. There we go. That broke. And at least makes it so that now I can focus on using iron tools. Because, I don't know, I just don't let myself use the iron tools if I have the stone ones readily available. Which, probably not great, but, yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And then I'll go ahead and plant the carrots right there. Alright, so I'll split this in half for now. Which, luckily splunking doesn't take too much food, so the berries pretty much hold me for that. I do really need to start looking into... Not use some iron. I need shears. Because I really need sheep. I didn't even think about snagging one of the beds in the village. That... Like, I want to lock away, but I've got a shield, so... Dang, he shoots fast. Ooh, he shoots real fast. Ah, here we go. The spider. There we go. Got some string for now. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go fishing for now. Hide away on my nice little cozy island. I just realized I put all that in there when I should have been doing this. Oh. You want to uncozy my island. So we'll do that, and voila. I'll worry about using the shears later. Man, these zombies have really far range for how far they can see. Whatever you want to call it, aggro range. I should probably make it so that they can't just waltz across my bridge. Thinking of different ways I can do that. I'd say I'd set up some sticky pistons, but I don't have those. And here we go. This will also help fix my other problem of food. Ugh. Pop in my neck. It's all cramped up on me sometimes. Yep. Ugh. All in all, like, I'm trying to think. I guess COVID, I can talk about that a little bit. So, pretty much, it was weird because, like, my starting symptoms weren't common. So, normal people end up starting out with, like, you know, a sore throat and, yeah, like, just kind of COVID symptoms. But I ended up starting out with kidney pain. Like, I was, like, standing around, working on stuff, and then it was just, like, excruciating pain in my kidneys. And at first I was like, okay, well, maybe it was something like I haven't drank enough water, something like that, but I have at least like a good 26-ounce cup to 32-ounce cup of water. Depends on which one I prefer. which is just like it's choosing between drinking through a straw or drinking through a spout. And so normally it's just, sorry. But yeah, so I ended up with just kidney pain. And I was like, okay, let me not think too much of it. Let me just try to push through the day. And I just eventually couldn't push through the day. Like it just kept getting worse and worse. I started struggling to like flip papers and things like that, which honestly shouldn't struggle with at all. And so I was like, all right, let me just go home, lay down, you know, spend a day or weekend recovering, and I'll be fine. And I went home, spent the, first day recovering. And then the second day I was like, okay, why is it every time I try to go fishing, it rains? I mean, every time. Yeah, so second day came though, and I just felt even worse. My chest was hurting, my throat was numb, like actually showing symptoms of COVID. And so then I went, took a test, and as soon as it hit the little test line on the COVID test, that was that. Like right then and there, just done. It it hit that test line in dark red. Just first I was like, man, maybe this one's messed up. Maybe the control, ended up in the wrong spot. And then it got up to the little control point, and then that slowly faded into its normal red color, and I just ah, just hit with the revelation that, yep, I had COVID, and it was not going to be a fun time either. So of course I immediately was just like, all right, let me do what I need to, only what I need to, which was like, yeah, and try to just exist, survive, and push through. You know, spent I want to say like 3 full days of just laying in bed, just attempting to recover, and it just was not helping. I was feeling more and more tired, and I was being just beat up by it, and finally it broke probably last Friday, so like a full week of just, you know, sleeping and suffering, and was able to get out of bed on, yeah, probably Friday. I think Thursday I was able to actually move out of my bed enough to do more than just eat a bowl of cereal. And even then, I wasn't really eating because I wasn't feeling well at all. I couldn't keep food down. Well, I could, but I felt sick if I did so. And then, yeah, ended up recovering, started moving around, started doing the best I could to just exist peacefully. And yeah, now I'm feeling a lot better comparatively. My kidneys aren't in pain. That was one of the worst parts, was like the kidneys and the fever. Because I ended up with a fever of 104.8, which is, if you didn't know, like you're dying levels of fever. And so of course, like I was on medicine. I was contemplating going to the hospital, like pretty severe levels of stuff going on, and just, you know, probably should have gone to the hospital with a fever that high, but I'm stubborn. I was like, yeah, like it sucks, but I'll do what I need to. And yeah, the fever though, it had been so bad, and it just like it ate at me. Like normally I can push through and be fine, but my skin started getting like, all I can think of to describe it is like, it was like when you get a shot, was just somebody constantly jabbing a needle into me over and over again in like every inch of my body. And so it was like I'd lay down on my bed and feel like I was being stabbed 100 times plus. Like every like singular pore on my skin was hurting and in pain. So laying down was just horrid. Standing up was worse. And so I just kind of felt trapped. It sucked. I just wanted to get up and stream and work on playing stuff and getting things set up and all that, and all I could do was lay there. Like, I had to do what I had to do though, because if I hadn't, who knows how bad that fever could have gotten, who knows what level of brain damage I could have gotten from it all, which couldn't get much worse than what I already have now, because, I'm a VTuber. But, all in all, it wasn't fun. There's a million other things I would have preferred than to be sick. But, yeah, I did what I had to, I guess. And now that I'm feeling better, I'm back to streaming, and hopefully, once I'm all set and ready, then I'll be able to start really picking up the pace, I've been wanting to really like full send it for a while now, but I've been just struggling with balancing 6 million things. Oh, I really feel like that's gonna be the end of me. It's gonna be what ends this attempted playthrough. Alright. But yeah, all in all, I don't recommend getting COVID. I'm also okay. This is a bad little secret, but I'm also not vaccinated, and that's not because of any political reasoning, none of that stuff. It's literally just that I haven't had time. I had been moving nonstop, and now that I'm finally settling down in my place, then, I had to get things squared away, get everything all set. Because in this year alone, I've moved, let's see, I started in January with my first move. And that's 1, 2, 3, right? Because from here to there, from there to there, from there to there, and from there to there. So there, yeah, I moved 4 times in 2022 alone. So like, it was not fun. But, I did what I had to. I know I say that quite often, but yeah, I got through it all. I did my fair share of suffering through it all. Oh, I forgot to throw the fish in the chest. Oops. And, yeah, it was painful. It was stressful. I really wanted to just, like, settle down in one spot and stream, but that just was not a reality in any of the, living situations I had before this one. And now that I'm in this living situation, I'm hopefully good. I'm actually, funny enough, planning another move in February. We'll see how that goes. I can't give details on it because, of course, I don't feel like doxing myself. I don't feel like doxing anybody else. Like, all in all, just, I'll be moving again. So, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if there'll be a big gap of time or something between me streaming and all that during those, that time period. But hopefully, it won't be. I think the biggest stressor will be internet, and if it can handle it. Yeah, that creeper like really shines. Had a way through and I did not even realize it. the last spot I was in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to exist on like charcoal or something. Who knows though, maybe that's the route. Because I think there's a way to automate like wood collection, but I don't think there's a way to automate coal. Oh, that's a lie. Wither skeletons drop coal, so if you can automate wither skeleton farming, then I guess in a sense you can automate, coal. Which honestly would be a lot easier to automate than wood. Alright. I love just complicating things, I guess. Doing the automation routes for games like this where they're not really specifically designed to be automated. But you kind of just automate things because that's the best way to do it. Let's see. So I guess I'll go down. Let's see. And I will warn y'all, I probably don't have as much time today to, like, stream. And so, this stream won't be going on for too terribly much longer. But I figure a 30-40 minute stream each day that I can, compared to, what's it called? Not streaming at all is much better. Keep people in the loop. Pretty much let people know that I'm alive and that I have not kicked the bucket. All of that's probably better. I feel like my fans can be heard. I know it's because, like, I have, whatever you want to call that. Like, I can listen into my mic, and I have that turned on, and that's just to figure out volume levels, keep things adjusted, listen to what's going on in the background. But that also means it's not as filtered as OBS, so but that's the other one, is I want to go and convert over from OBS to Streamlabs OBS, which should open up what I can do by a lot. Because as of right now, I'm very limited, and I feel like that's a big thing that can be updated. Yeah, I want to get like a little pet, have him activate with text to speech. I'm honestly contemplating jumping platform to Twitch and doing Twitch with like streaming, and then doing YouTube with everything else. So like shorts and clips and funny moments and stuff. All of that end up doing on YouTube, and then just, like I said, keeping streaming to Twitch exclusive. Okay, here we go. I was real lost there for a second. I'm walking in circles. Here, skeleton. That's not good because I hate skeletons. But yeah, I got so used to the YouTube platform that when I swapped over to Twitch, I was just like, I don't want to say distraught, but I felt very unmotivated. I was just like, alright, nobody's watching, nobody's discovering me. And I had been doing YouTube for a hot minute before, so I was like, yeah, I feel like I've got a better shot if I do YouTube. and that was not the case. It was just very much so a situation of, you know, I thought that things would go one way, and I thought that, in a sense, I thought of myself more so than I should have been. And so once I got back started and I realized numbers honestly were about the same, then I was like, yeah, I really need to stop focusing on numbers. But I feel like it's a relatively common problem is newer streamers, newer people just focus on the numbers so heavily that they just don't enjoy it. They burn out real quick. They feel very unmotivated. Whereas, like with doing shorts and stuff, I felt like I could just kind of do what I wanted, like it didn't really matter if the short was spectacular. It didn't matter if it was, you know, getting 1,000 views or 5 views. It was just kind of, it was there. Like, you don't get any kind of bonuses for doing shorts. It's just, you're doing shorts. And so, it does help a lot with the keeping your brain in check of just, you know, the numbers don't matter kind of deal. Like, they matter when it's a job, but when it's a hobby, just enjoy it being a hobby, because the day it becomes a job is the day that you start to hit burnout. You start to feel exhausted when you stream. You start to stress about missing an upload. Like, right now, if I miss a week of uploading, then it's just like, okay, that sucks, but oh well. Whereas if you're getting paid, then it's of course like, I missed a week of uploading. Gosh dang, I'm like, how am I gonna make my bills this month? And so it's nice being able to just be chill. You know, one day maybe it might end up being something that I had to stress about, but for today, for now, it's just enjoy it while it's calm. Okay, drowned swimming right up to me. Hmm. Let's see. Do I have any more interesting stories? I guess I can dip a little bit into what I used to do on YouTube. So, funny enough, I used to be a Minecraft streaming channel, and well, I say streaming, but I did a little bit of everything, really. Um, Biggest thing that was Redstone is I just loved finding ideas and challenges with Redstone and just working to solve them. And so, like, I sat down and was like, I hate getting food in Minecraft. And so I was like, well, what's the easiest way? Gosh, that was loud. I was just like, what's the easiest way I can get food? Something that I can make relatively early on and fully automate food collection. And I ended up running into the idea to make it just like to automate like pumpkins and melons and stuff. And so then I ended up doing stuff on that and thought like, well, I came up with this really simple design. So why don't I just post it? And so I did exactly that, posted it, you know, ended up with a really high viewed video. And then I saw iterations of the design everywhere, which it was, like I said, a very simplistic design. So I'm not saying like, ah, people copied me or anything like that. I'm just saying it was simplistic enough that other people who came up with pretty much the same exact design. Like, if you look up Pumpkin Melon Farm, I guarantee you the design that pops up is the same one. And so, did that, you know, enjoyed that a lot, and that got me like really into just making more. And so like I went in automated item sorting. I just made little door contraptions, things like that, and just all in all had fun with it. And now I just kind of, yeah, I just play Minecraft for fun because at the like I do videos and stuff on Redstone, but I'd stream like PvP. So then I had a couple friends I'd play like, iPixel with and all that. It was just, yeah, fun times. We all kind of, as we got older, stopped playing it as much and moved on to new games like Valorant and, yeah, a couple other little ones, but yeah, all in all, we had a lot of different games that we played. And then our interests kind of shifted in opposite directions for a while. Some of them wanted to focus on like real life, and then I wanted to focus on, streaming and better, like growing a platform. And so I ended up focusing on that while they focused on like making new friends and, doing things outside of games. And I think both are viable. I learned better editing skills and I learned how to, interact with new people. A big one is I got over my fear of people. So like I used to be terrified to talk to people, and for the most part I honestly still kind of am. Like people are just scary, all in all. Like talking to brand new people is scary, which makes collabs really difficult. But I went outside of my comfort zone, started doing collabs with people I hardly even knew, which a couple of them, like King, he also goes by like King Smartass. It's, you know, there was King, and then there was Q. I want to say, I feel like I always get this wrong. I want to say it's Q Fizzy Pop, but it might be Fizzy Pop Q, Pop Fizzy Q, Q Pop Fizzy. Like, I can't remember the order, which is so irritating. Whenever I think of him, I think Q. And so, like, the two of them, like, I pretty much just made a post on Twitter and I was like, listen, I really want to do collabs. I'm a little shy to say, like, hey to people and collab with people, so, like, would anybody like to collab? Just send me a message. And both of them contacted me. I set up collabs with them. I was doing a lot of work with Lily, or for those who don't know who she is, she goes by Lily Lolita. Little chinchilla VTuber, really cute model, really nice person. Like, me and her knew each other for a while beforehand, so of course, when she met some people she thought was nice, then we'd collab as like a 3 people collab, and lots of fun. Ended up enjoying a lot of that stuff, and then got stuck in the middle of another move, and I had to stop doing it for a while. Got back into it after the move, which has been this place, and that's when I started pushing out of the shorts, doing videos, like did the Halloween special. I wanted to do a Christmas special, but I ended up running out of like ideas and time. Like I didn't get the time to like plan one. And between that and the people that I would normally do something like that with, I just kind of fell through. So ended up not doing a Christmas special. Might do a Valentine's special, funny enough. It all depends though, because I personally don't have don't have anyone to call a Valentine's, so can't really like sit back and be like, yeah, I'm definitely doing a Valentine's special when everyone else that I know might be busy. Got a couple people in mind just to try and do something with, but we'll see. We'll see. And I still got some time before that. And then platforming, oh, it's so difficult. Going across all the platforms and just making posts and stuff and trying to be slightly unique on each one because, you know, having people look between all of them and being like, okay, you're just posting the same thing. What's the point of following you on all of them? But on the same note, it's not really like my fan base is large enough in order to have to be stressing that. And so I know I should not stress it as of right now. I should just platform. If it's easier to just make a single post and then put it across all the platforms, do that because yeah, it's the biggest thing is just do it. And I think all in all, I really need to. I struggle with finding excuses, as in like I find an excuse on why I can't do this or why I can't do that or why this is going this way and not that way. And that's my next thing I want to tackle because, I can sit down in games like Valorant and just have fun now. Like, I can sit there and someone can be rude to me in the chat the whole time and I can just be like, alright, time to mess with this guy, make him like, think something of me where it doesn't really matter. Just have fun messing with people and, you know, but for the most part, it is what it is. All in all, just doing what I got to, but hopefully I will get better at platforming. That'll be a big stepping stone for me. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I want to say I'll have time to stream tomorrow because I don't have too terribly much going on. So hopefully I'll just sit down and be able to knock out our stream or something tomorrow also. That'll be nice. But I do want to add some variety in the games I play because as of right now I've been playing Minecraft. I've gotten near Automata because I haven't played through that yet and I've already started it, so I do want to finish it. And pretty much any series that I have going on here streaming, with the exception of probably Minecraft, I'll end up trying to finish. So like right now it's just near, so I might end up like sitting down, finishing near Automata, and then after that have the platform swap for games that are in that style. But for Minecraft, if this hardcore world goes well, then I'll probably end up just transferring it over when I do the swap, but I've still got time before that because as of right now, yeah. As of right now, I'm just too lazy to swap platforms. Which, yeah, it is what it is. Let's use some bone meal to grow the carrots because I feel like carrots are kind of more viable than potatoes because you don't have to cook them. You don't get as much from them, but at least you don't have to cook them. Then as for the cows, let's see. They're ready to mate again, breed, whatever you want to call it. Yes, they are. Slowly end up building up that little pen, making it so there's more and more creatures in there. Well, cows. Let's see. All these other cows and stuff though can go away. Oh, slippery one. Oh yeah, I need to make a bed, so I'm gonna go grab those shears from the house, and then yeah, I might adventure off in the direction of the village so that I can just steal a bed if need be. I try not to steal from villages because it kind of feels lame, but on the same note, I'm in hardcore. I can't really like think about villagers over myself because it's a one-way street and dying and losing everything. So head over to the village, which is right over there, and then let's see. Hopefully, I'll get lucky and just find some sheep on the way. But oh, actually, at least let me get the wool. Okay, perfect. Actually, 3 pieces. Guess I'll double check, see if there's anything interesting going on in the village. And then, no, I don't have to kidnap a bed though. That's good. Yeah, I'll resort to the berries last. Just because the berries are gonna be a little more on the, I don't want to say annoying side, but quite literally. And I'm stealing the grindstone. Like, grindstone is useful. Blue bed. Then looms. Ooh, sheep. Ooh, no, don't go through the door. I'm stealing their wool. And then, yeah, nothing too crazy. But, I mean, it works. Is that hay bales? If those are hay bales, I might steal those. But I don't think they're hay bales. Hmm. No, it's pumpkins. The village loves their pumpkins. Must steal these two though. Funny enough, I just realized I have yet to see chickens and I need those. Hmm. Oh, some of these are jack-o'-lanterns. That's pretty neat. Oh no. I broke my axe. I wasn't even paying attention. I think that's a sheep. Yes, it is. Sweet. I needed all of you and your wool. Oh, speaking of chickens, there's chickens. So, yeah, it's a shame though because they're so far away from the house. I need like a lead or some boats or something. Both. Which, should I run back to the house now or should I just sleep? I think I'm gonna run back to the house. Ooh, that hurt. Whoops. But yeah, so I think I also want to add in some like games that build off of people that aren't just me because I don't know, I get a lot more talkative, I get a lot more like into it and able to go for hours, whereas when I play games like Minecraft and stuff, then I end up catching it at late times and then once I start getting tired I'm like, like I start paying attention to the time and what I'm doing instead of just enjoying it. And so like I sometimes end up stressing out about how things look and how fun I'm being, quote unquote. So do all that, and then go ahead and make a bed. Perfect. That can go right there. It's a cute little cabin, though. I mean, it might not be the most efficient little space, but still cute nonetheless. that. Yeah, I don't really want it out here. I'll just leave it inside the chest for now. Yeah, I think I might go ahead and wrap it up for today though. And then go back at it again tomorrow. I think I'll end up doing Nair tomorrow though. And so end up yeah. End up watching or playing some of that, and yeah, I really don't know how big the game is, but like I think I just finished the desert area and the boss that's there. And so well, I feel like got a while to go before I actually like beat that game. But yeah, so I guess thank you guys so much for coming out and watching, and I hope you all have a good night, good days, whatever is going on. Hope it all goes well. And yeah, I'll end up seeing you all. Hopefully, I am really hoping tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. So I will catch you guys later. Bye.